Cover the City project started basically in 2013. I was taking my son to school one day, or daycare, and I noticed a gentleman sleeping behind the High Point Krispy Kreme. I felt a calling to help him in some way, in any way. What happened was I put a call out to my friends and said, hey, we need to help this gentleman. Let's do what we can, just to show that we care, because it seemed like he needed that kind of push. We got him coats and blankets and food and gift certificates to restaurants. We actually even got him a stay at a hotel so that he could clean himself up. I never got to meet this man because literally a couple days later, everything was gone. In my heart, I felt like it was the push that he needed to know that somebody cared about him and that he could get his life back on track. After that, we partnered up with the local homeless shelter here, and they told us that they never got blankets donated, and thus really formed Cover the City project. And it was really supposed to just be a project, a one-time thing, but now here we are 8 years later, and it is a blessing. We are all over the country in several different states and different cities, and all we are doing is trying to cover cities literally and physically with warmth and love. We are basically a blanket drive. We are the behind-the-scenes people who get those on the front lines. We have Open Door Ministries, we have the Salvation Army Center of Hope, we have the Arthur Cassell Transitional Housing, where men are transitioning from homelessness to housing. So we are the behind the scenes that help them get what they need for those people.
When the men come in here, they are coming in off the street. So a lot of them come in with nothing but what they have on their back. They've been outside, they've been sleeping on the street. To have something of their own is really important to them. So, and because of our collaboration with Cover the City, we're able to let them take those blankets when they leave. We do cycle through men often, and so that need is always there. When I started 6 years ago, we were really low on everything. We needed sheets, we needed blankets, we needed pillows. When they kind of paraded in with this SUV full of blankets, I felt really overwhelmed. It was really a blessing.
For the last 7 years, we have collaborated with Cover the City, where Cover the City has collected blankets and brought them to the Salvation Army so we can share those with people in need when they come to our office. So anyone who comes in who expresses a need, having a heating emergency, or needing, something warm to take home with them, a lot of times that's a comfort item, is to have a blanket with them. And this is one of those programs who helps us tremendously in the winter, and then all throughout the year when we have this need where people are in need of blankets and in need of that comfort item. And we're just so glad that we have this partnership that we can provide that for them together, because we have to work together. And this time more than any, to help people in need is so important for us to work together.
We have great partnerships with churches. First Baptist Church here in High Point is a really great partner with us. We house our offices here, and our storage facilities are here. A Cleaner World has been a large partner of ours, and what they do for us is they clean all of the blankets that we collect. So they have been a huge partner of us, our drop-off location throughout the entire triad, and that is something that's very important in this time to make sure that everyone is safe. The people who are donating are safe, and the people who are receiving are safe. Bombas has a buy one, give one partnership. It was about a 6-month process, but we became the partner here in the triad to where they donate socks to us every year. And that is another thing that we give warmth with to our homeless shelters. And basically they donate about 3,000 to 5,000 pairs of socks to us every year. We have great partnerships with Walmart, with Thomas Built Buses, Go Forth, obviously, and just lots of different places that understand the need and know that we're there to fill it.
Me and Amanda, we've been in communication on social media for a while now. But once we started the Community Spotlight program, I thought that this would be a perfect opportunity to be able to help and support. Every November, they host a blanket drive. So I thought it would be really cool if we could get everyone at Go Forth to participate in that. So we made a goal that we could reach over 100 blankets, and we have succeeded. We now have over 200 blankets that we'll be giving back to Cover the City.
It really warms my heart. I had a privileged life. I never wanted for anything when I was younger. My parents worked very hard to give me and my family the things that we needed, and we always gave back. We always volunteered. Both my parents were big into volunteering, and so it's something that I've always done, but I've never done it on this level.
Anytime we get low, all I have to do is pick up the phone and call the office, and they come right over. It's been a great relationship between the two of us over the years, so it's very necessary, and we just love it. And the quality of blankets that we get is always really great.
We want to be able to impact everyone's lives, and we take pride in our service, and ultimately we just want to be able to make everyone's lives better. I'm just so happy that we were able to meet with Amanda, and just everything that she has done has been tremendous. I mean, she's an awesome person.
So this has been one of the most challenging years in history. We're just glad that we can be here and that we can help, and we have support from our partners all over the city of High Point, including Cover the City, that we have these resources available so we can help them in this time of need.
Warmth is something that you don't think that people don't have. I know for me, several years ago, 8 years ago, it wasn't something that I really thought about. To this day, after 8 years, people are struggling and people do need help. Sometimes we just get so caught up in life that we don't see that. It's really humbling to be able to be a part of something like this, and then to watch others be a part of it as well.